Hello guys, welcome back to Wicked-Whiskers, and before starting this video I have a happy announcement that our Happy Little Campers group is reaching 50 subscribers. So thank you all for your contribution, for your likes, your comments, your feedback, and I hope this time we will have some great shaves as well. Speaking of which, I'm not leaving anything to pure coincidence, so first of all, it's already prepared, same as my Nivea shave cream, which today, as you can see by my hoodie, it's a little bit chilly at my place, so I bowl lathered about a thumb size of the Nivea shave cream with Omega 49 synthetic brush, because I don't want to get myself all soapy. So everything is nice, prepared, ready for lather. And one good point which I found on some wet shaving forums is if you're bowl lathering, now this is not the best example because it is white on white background, but if you have issues to scoop everything, leaving these sort of residues, it means that your lather is well whipped. So I'm going to wet my face and continue with the shave. So as for today, I will continue to use my Henson AL13. I enjoyed the yesterday's mild shave, and when I think twice, perhaps my poor shaves are caused by the big blade. And since this was a sort of complementary blade with one of the purchasings, maybe it was the fold batch, so I cannot blame everything always to weather and razors, so it may be just some other issue. And I sort of felt sorry for starting with synthetic brush and shaving cream from the tube, which sometimes can be a little bit too dense to start working with. So lathering was pretty, let's say, challenging. But as you can see, it's nice and well formed right now. And I certainly like the Omega's style of shaving brush lofts, which you can compare with the Razor Rocks. It's a bit taller, it's a little bit slimmer and more narrow, but it will also have much more backbone and stiffness. So maybe tomorrow I will repeat the lathering with the same brush but with some puck soap, because I was really satisfied with this brush. And when it comes to Omega bore brushes, I opted for the black 198 instead of this 49, but went for synthetic, so just because I can have two. A razor of choice, again Henson version 1, and I still managed to soap myself. So let's start. Now I see that a lot of you guys have same or similar issues like myself. So it is very nice to actually have the feedback from the people to see what other guys are using for their shaves. Do they have the same feeling regarding some products? Maybe we are doing some things differently, making ourselves with better or worse results. So it's all just about sharing the information, experiences. And like I said, if you're going to shave daily because you like or you need, why not make it enjoyable? So the only issue with the Henson, which I'm noticing right now, is that I'm pretty much deviating from my usual, let's say, shaving routine in terms of directions and sections of the face which I'm shaving, because after a couple of shaves with the Henson, you basically get that idea I'm not going to cut myself at any way, so you start to wiggle, to do all sort of passes in all sort of directions without any consequences, which can be a good thing or bad depending on you. And if you actually need to pay attention to your growth pattern, maybe you have some difficult spots, then Henson is a nice option, because it will give you a nice shaves and it won't require necessarily to always go, let's say, north to south or across the grain or cheeks first, neck last, or goatee. At least in my case, everything works with the Henson, so that's why I definitely find certain value in this razor. And yeah, I could retouch just a little bit, because, and maybe to scoop everything from the bowl. So there are no wastes at all. This razor, the mild version, I don't know about the medium or aggressive versions of the Henson. Like I said, I already got fairly aggressive razors, so went for this milder option just to have something different. It's not getting that close, so you will have certainly at least 2 passes, but 2 very mild passes, instead maybe of 1 pretty aggressive or efficient pass like with Fatips or Roca or R-41. And as you can see, I'm repeating a lot of strokes, so it is definitely not hurting me at all. And I'm getting a little bit of a razor feel after yesterday's usage. So I'm not pressing that much. I'm just letting it glide and catching any whiskers if there are. Now with other razors I would normally have less audio feedback, but with Henson it appears that after how much passes I make, it seems that I'm always grabbing some of the leftovers, so it's definitely cutting very mild, in very steady pace, gradually. Strangely, this is pretty clean. No feedback on that side. And I would say that this is now, well, definitely BBS. So maybe the Nivea was a little bit a better skin product. Maybe not better than Sterling in terms of ingredients and everything. Maybe it was just well balanced right now with a better ratio of water in the product. So keep that in mind as well. And the moment of truth and my favorite part of the shave, the final verdict. Did I actually did everything right? And I have a burn right here on the jawline. So probably with the less efficient razors, the mild ones, I tend to press a little bit more and repeat strokes on the trouble areas, so some mild skin irritation is there, but no weepers. So yippee! See you next time.